Okay, so what we have is our two main vacuum styles. One of the things to do right away is to make sure that the level of the vacuum to the surface of the carpet is going to give you the best chance of picking everything up. It won't pick up shells, it won't pick up peanuts, it won't pick up staples or paper clips. Those things will remain trapped in underneath of this until you stop the vacuum, then they'll fall out. So it's best to pick that stuff up before you start your vacuuming as you go around and inspect the carpet. So to do the leveling, what you want to do is start it at its lowest position on the knob. You can see that every time you change the knob, it changes the height. Now all the way down, and then I like to go one up. So whichever vacuum style I have, I like to find out what's the top, the bottom, and give it one up from the bottom. So that's how you would want to level your vacuum out to make sure that you're getting the best performance as you vacuum. The two different plug styles, one plug has 2 prongs, one plug has 3 prongs. The 3-prong plug oftentimes is missing the third plug, which is a grounding plug. It doesn't actually do anything for the performance of the vacuum. It basically grounds the vacuum itself separately. It does the exact same thing as this one does, whether you have that plug in it or not. So don't worry if you don't see a piece there, just plug it in as normal. It's working fine. On the back, we keep belts. The belts of the two vacuums are the same. The mechanics of the vacuums are the same. The difference is going to be in the changing the bags. When the bags are being changed, you want to open it by the zipper. Find the orientation of the vacuum bag. In this case, it's telling you that this is the bottom of the bag. And this is telling you this is the top of the bag, top and bottom. It's held down by a spring. You just roll the spring down, take the bag off, find your new vacuum bag, open it up, it tells you top, bottom. You open this up with your hand. Fit that back onto the top of your vacuum's intake tube. This. I pinch that over. I roll the spring up. That gives me my vacuum bag's correct orientation. Tuck the bag in. Tuck the bag in. Straighten the bag out. Zip it back up. This vacuum, it's basically the same idea, only you're just taking the top spring loose that has your extra belts. You're lowering it down, opening that lever, taking the bag out. This is best done outside so that when you remove the bag retainer, you can dump out the contents without having it put dust all over the inside of the business. When you're done dumping it out, you just put that bar back on there, hook this back in here, close that up, put your belts back on, and attach it at the top. This one, I'll show you how to change a belt. Is going to be to open those 2 tabs, take that off of there and set it aside. Take your belt and agitator bar out. On the back of these vacuums is where we like to keep extra belts. We would take an extra belt off. I like to use my shoe to stretch it. I align the short side with my right shoulder as I'm looking at the bottom of the vacuum. I put the new belt on there. You can go anywhere, but I like to kind of keep it close to the center. Slide that in. I like to grab the belt like this and that, so my fingers are back here, squeezing that together. Then I get my base plate, hook it back into the 2 tabs here and here. close those. Now I've changed the belt, changed the bag. Vacuum's ready to go.